So when he ended up passing, we I stayed to watch to make sure, like, I didn't want to leave him. He They washed him down, they put him in a body bag. I got to kiss him one more time, tell him that I love him. And I knew he was in the room because I could feel him in the room. I didn't, like, I could feel his presence in the room. So we played his favorite song. We played Freebird for him because that's the one song he wanted to, like, for us to play once he passed. He had loved ones around him and adopted, like, brother and friends and in-laws there for him, so at least he didn't pass alone. He passed with loved ones around him. But I don't wish that upon anybody. Like, I really don't. Dying from liver and kidney failure isn't a pretty thing, isn't it all? And no matter what my brother's gone through, he didn't deserve to die like that. But if you don't get checked out, then yeah, it's gonna be because he had signs that something was wrong, but he didn't go to the doctor. Like, no matter what we told him, he still didn't go to the doctor until finally it was too late. It was way too late to do anything. Then it just, everything rapidly started so fast. He was in there for, like, I think 3 weeks. But once everything rapidly came, all he wanted to do was see my dad. That's all he asked me. He was like, Sissy, where's dad at? And I'm like, you know dad's not gonna come. He's like, Sissy, get dad on the phone and try to call. I'm like, okay, I'll try. And so I called my dad. I told my dad what's going on. Originally, he wasn't gonna come. And I was like, I yelled at him basically and told him, like, your son's dying and all his dying wish is just to see you. That's all it is just to see you. And so finally he said he was coming out, so I went to go pick him up. He came to the hospital. They had their visit, and when he left and I came back after I dropped him off at the hotel because he only stayed for a few hours and then he left with my stepmom. When I came back to the hospital, my brother looked at me. He's like, "Thank you, Sissy," and I'm like, "You're welcome, but I know you had to say goodbye, but I'm just like, please don't go." Like, I told him, I'm like, I'm not ready for you to go. I know me and you have a bad relationship because we hadn't talked in like a year. He had something that he was mad about. I didn't understand what it was that he was mad about, but me and him hadn't talked for a year. I mean, I've seen the kids and everything else, but just me and him, my brother, we hadn't talked. And I regret that. I really do, but it was on him. That's the thing. It was on him. I tried to reach out, but he was the one that was pushing everybody away. And when I found out he was sick, and my mom calls me and tells me that he's in the hospital, I hurry up and get there as fast as I can. We mended our, like, we said our, like, sorries and everything else, and we just kind of squashed whatever it was that was going on. But I didn't want him to go. That's my baby brother. Like, that is so my baby brother. He was only 36. So it's like too young to pass away.